Hi everybody, so this video is going to be a brand's favorite video, and this is going to be my top 10 favorite e.l.f. or Eyes Lips face products. If you don't know, e.l.f. is basically a cheaper makeup company, cheaper as in price. A lot of people associate cheap makeup with lesser quality makeup, but in this case that is absolutely not true. e.l.f. is one of my all-time favorite brands. Even compared to some of the higher end brands, I'll pick an e.l.f. product over a similar high-end brand. e.l.f. stands for Eyes Lips Face, and you can purchase their products at eyeslipsface.com. I know some Targets carry them, some Kmart's carry them. I've seen them at Big Lots, I've seen them at the dollar store. I know there are lots of other little places you can get them, but eyeslipsface.com is where you can go to see the whole entire range of products. This is going to be, like I said, my top 10 favorite products that I love, will continue to use, continue to repurchase. And starting out, I'm going to start with brushes. Really quickly, I forgot to mention this too, e.l.f. has a couple of different lines. They have their $1 line, which is the line that they started with. Then they expanded and had their studio line, which is geared, they call it more their professional line, but it's still everyday products, and that ranges from $3 to $6 depending on the product. They also have a mineral line, which gets a little bit more expensive, but it's still really drugstore prices. And they've got a couple of other lines like a body care line and things like that. But everything that I'm going to show you today should be coming from the dollar line or the studio line. So the first brush that I want to talk about, and this is the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow brush. Everybody talks about the MAC. I think it's the 239. It's some shader brush. No clue. Have no desire to try it. Even if it was $1, honestly, I probably wouldn't try it, because this brush here from e.l.f. that is $1 is an amazing brush for just packing color onto your lid. This is perfect for all over lid color. You can even, sometimes what I've done with this brush is, if you can see, it's kind of flat. I've even turned it kind of flat and used it to apply color into my crease. It's been really great for that. Perfect brush, $1. I own 2 or 3 of these so that if I'm doing a different look, I don't have to wash my brush right away. But love this brush, will continue to repurchase this one. The second brush from the dollar line that I love is the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. And that's what this one looks like. This one's like a little dome-shaped brush. Love this one too. This one I use to apply my crease color, and I also use this one to blend out, I use this to apply my highlight color, not my crease color, my highlight color, and I also use it to blend out my crease color. I love it. It's just a domed, sorry guys, it's a little bit dirty, but it's just a domed, fluffy brush. It has some give to it, but it's just a really nice brush. This one has a little hair that shed, but I've never really had any issues with these brushes shedding. That was just one little hair, but I've never had, after washing and things like that, they really don't shed. I actually have a MAC, I think it's the pencil brush, and that one sheds like crazy, and it drives me nuts. So, I mean, it's not the same shape as this, but this one's more of the dome shaped, but I love this brush. The next brush I'm going to talk about comes from the studio line, and this is the e.l.f. Powder Brush. I cannot say enough positive things about this brush. This brush is amazing. I think this one's $3, and it's a flat top powder brush. It's really a densely packed brush. And originally I got this brush to use to apply my mineral foundation, because I've always liked using flat top buffer brushes to apply my mineral foundation. So that's what I originally bought this for, but then I discovered that, and I mean, not that this is any secret, but I just decided one day to use it for liquid foundation, and this brush is amazing for liquid foundation. Usually what I'll do is I'll take the foundation and I'll dot it on my face with my fingers, and then I'll use this brush to first stipple it to spread out the foundation, and then I'll go in and buff it, and this gives an amazing finish. Even a foundation that I thought I didn't like using a different method, when I used it with this brush, it changed my mind completely about that foundation. So love, love, love this brush. Again, will not be without this brush. The fourth product that I'm loving from e.l.f., and I'm going to say that phrase a lot, products that I'm loving, but they are these e.l.f. Shine Erasers, and you get 50 of these for $1. I love these. They're really great. I throw them in my purse. They really do absorb the oil, and they don't take off my makeup, which is really nice, because I've tried a couple of other ones that do take off oil, but they take off my makeup as well. This really doesn't take off. I mean, if you have a little bit of powder that's been mixed in with the oil, it might take that off, but really great. 50 of these for $1. Sometimes I have to use 2 of them, but to me that's not a big deal because these only cost $1. The next products that I'm loving, and I have 2 of them, they're both the same product, just in different shades, but I had to give a mention to both of them, are the e.l.f. Studio Blushes. The first one I have, and you'll be able to tell that it's my favorite, is Candid Coral. Hit pan on this. I already have a backup of this, but love, love, love this blush. And this is the Candid Coral blush right here. It's just a really gorgeous peachy pink blush. I love it on my skin tone. I think this would flatter a lot of different skin tones. Gorgeous blush. This packaging, it's just a black container here. You pop it open. There's a little mirror on the top here, and then your product is in the bottom. The second color that I'm loving from this line is the, what is this one called? It's Gotta Glow, and love this one. This one's the perfect highlighting shade, and obviously I haven't used this one quite as much. This one's newer to me, but this is what it looks like. It's just this really pretty, almost white gold color. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love it on my skin tone. I don't know, I love this highlighter. Sometimes I'll use it over a liquid highlighter, sometimes I'll just use it on its own, and love that color. The next product I want to talk about are the e.l.f. single eyeshadows from their studio line, and now these are really great products. I think these are $3 as well. Most of the products that I'm talking about from the studio line are going to be $3, I think with the exception of one. And these are their single eyeshadows. I have them in a couple shades. This one is Coffee Bean. I think I have it in Wild Wheat, Saddle, and one other color. But this is Coffee Bean, and Coffee Bean is just this really gorgeous deep brown with some shimmer in it. Maybe it's more of a medium brown, but really gorgeous brown, and that is this one right here, Coffee Bean. And I love this one for using in the outer part of my crease, kind of like the outer V area, just for deepening my eye look. Love that color, really pretty. Now, just a quick warning about e.l.f. shadows. I do love them, but sometimes they do get the teeniest bit powdery. And when I say the teeniest bit, I mean it's not really a big deal to me that they get a little bit powdery. Honestly, because they're $1 to $3 for their eyeshadows, and I've had $15 eyeshadows that are more powdery than these. So just as a warning, they do get a little bit powdery, and sometimes there's the teeniest bit of fallout. But overall, I love the colors. I love the formulations. They're really, really soft shadows. They blend easily. Love them. And that goes for the next couple that I'm going to talk about. But the next ones that I want to talk about are also from their studio line, and these are the e.l.f. eyeshadow duos. Now, the one that I really love is this one in, oh, what is the name of this? Butter Pecan. And this is the Butter Pecan one right here. It's just got like kind of a beige shadow here and then a brown one here. And these are duos, and this is Butter Pecan right here. These bottom, oh, sorry guys, these bottom two right here are Butter Pecan. Love these shadows, really gorgeous neutral look. All I need is those two colors to do an eye look with these, and love those. I also have that in another one. This is in Mocha Swirl. This one's pretty, but I don't use it quite as much as the Butter Pecan. So like this one, but not a love. But I do love these duos. So that being said, next I have the e.l.f. $1 eyeshadows, and these are their $1 eyeshadow quads. And this one that I am head over heels in love with is called Brownstone, and this is what they look like. They just look like this, and this is Brownstone right here. It is this really pretty neutral kind of taupey quad. As you can tell, I have hit pan on two of them. Love them. It's got just this really pretty kind of beigeish color, beigeish creamy color, kind of like a light taupe, a darker taupe, and then like a darker gray in it. Really pretty. And these are the swatches. These four over here, that is the quad, the ones that are those four over there. Just really gorgeous. Again, there's like a really pretty like slate dark gray. There's like a darker taupe, a lighter taupe, and then a kind of creamy pinkish beige color. Just really gorgeous quad. And all of these swatches on my hand, just so you know, are without primer, without anything. I just used a Q-tip and applied them to my hand. So that is that quad. And then I also have this quad in actually I have 2 or 3 of these quads, but I wanted to show you this one. This is the, again, Brightening Eye Color Quad from their dollar line called Punk Funk. And really quickly, I'm just going to run my finger through, let's see, the blue, the purple, and the pink. I'll go through the white too, but I don't think the white is super pigmented. But, oh, I just dropped it. But that is the swatch on my fingers. Holy cow, look at the pigmentation on these. Again, like I said, they are a little bit powdery. You can probably see a little bit of the powderiness on my fingers. But this quad costs $1. You're paying 25 cents per shadow. So I'm not saying, oh, sorry guys, I'm not saying that they're super duper powdery, or I'm not saying that, oh, because they're $1, I'll put up with more powderiness than usual. No, I mean, I've had, like I said, I've had $15 eyeshadows that are more powdery than this. So I just think the pigmentation on these is awesome. Okay, the last product, this should be number 10. The last product that I want to talk about is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I love this powder. This powder is $6, and this is a fantastic setting powder. There's been a lot of hoopla lately about HD powders. A million and one companies have come out with HD powders. I haven't really tried them all, so I can't say whether this is, you know, comparable to those. I have heard a lot of other people who've tried multiple ones say that this one is comparable, but I really don't care to try those because I'm really loving this one. This one comes with just your standard little poof here. It has a sifter inside, and I'm just going to open it so you can kind of maybe be able to get an idea of what the powder looks like. And I'm literally on my last leg of this powder. I don't know if you can see that, but literally I have a backup of this, so I'll probably be opening the backup soon. But it's just this really super duper finely milled powder. You could probably see it puff there, but it's a super finely milled powder. It's just a really great setting powder. It doesn't cake up on my face. It doesn't make my makeup look cakey. Just a really nice powder, and I'll even use this with a little blending brush to set my under eye concealer too. So all in all, I think e.l.f. is a fantastic brand. If you have not tried it, these would be my top 10 favorite products. Pick one and start there, I guess. This brand is fantastic, and again, I will continue to purchase and rebuy these products. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and until next time, stay beautiful. Bye.